Reduce the quadratic form to canonical form by orthogonal transformation and state the nature of the quadratic form. The quadratic form is 2x square plus 2y square plus 2z square minus 2xy minus 2yz minus 2zx. Solution. Given quadratic form q equal to 2x square plus 2y square plus 2z square minus 2xy minus 2yz minus 2zx. Now, from this quadratic form, you have to construct real symmetric matrix. I explained the elements. It is the quadratic form is in 3 variables x, y, z. We get 3 by 3 square matrix. Total number of elements are 9 elements. Like that, position of first element is 1, 1. First row, first column. Position of next element is first row, second column. We will write 1, 2. Means x, y. 1 is nothing but x, 2 is nothing but y, 3 is nothing but z. Means first row, first column, xx. First row, second column, xy. First row, third column, xz. Like that you treat. Then using that principle, we are getting real symmetric matrix 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 2. Now, after constructing real symmetric matrix, second step is find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Many times we did the procedure using characteristic equation, determinant of a minus lambda equal to 0 and formula is lambda cube minus c1 lambda square plus c2 lambda minus c3 equal to 0. Using those two formulas, we are getting the values of a. 0, 3, 3 are the eigenvalues of a. Now x1 equal to 1, 1, 1 is the eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 0. Next two eigenvalues are repeated eigenvalues. Now x equal to x1, x2, x3 which is not equal to 0 with a non-zero vector corresponding to lambda equal to 3 such that a minus lambda I into x equal to 0. Now why I am doing here specially means these two values are repeated eigenvalues. For different eigenvalues, I solve the system by cross multiplication method. If the repeated eigenvalues, if you are using echelon form, we get the answer very easily and without any mistake. A minus lambda I into x. Now that system 2 minus lambda minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 2 minus lambda minus 1 third row minus 1 minus 1 2 minus lambda into x1 x2 x3 equals to 0 0 0. Now you substitute lambda equal to 3. Then the matrix becomes as minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. This is first row. Second row minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. Third row minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 into vector x1 x2 x3 equal to 0 0 0. Now on multiplication minus x1 minus x2 minus x3 equal to 0. The remaining two equations are same. From these three equations are same means from these three equations only one different equation is available. That is, if you are taking minus common, x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 0. We need three variables x1, x2 and x3, but one equation is available. From last, you choose x3 equal to k1, x2 equal to k2. These two are parameters. Directly I am taking x3 equal to k1. This is one real constant. x2 equal to k2. This is another real constant. There is no possibility to get x2 and x3. And x1 equal to, you substitute these two values, minus of k1 plus k2. X equal to, substitute these values, minus k1 minus k2, k2, k3. Then every term I am writing in terms of k1 and k2, that equal to minus k1 minus k2, 0 into k1 plus 1 into k2. K2 can be written as like that. K1 can be written as 1 into k1 plus 0 into k2 equal to k1 into minus 1, 0, 1 plus k2 into minus 1, 1, 0. Therefore, corresponding to lambda equal to 3, we are getting two vectors. x2 equal to minus 1, 0, 1, x3 equal to minus 1, 1, 0 are the eigenvectors corresponding to lambda equal to 3. x1 equal to 1, 1, 1, x2 equal to minus 1, 0, 1, x3 equal to minus 1, 1, 0 are the eigenvectors at a time. Now observe this one, x1 and x2 are orthogonal vectors, but x2 and x3 are not orthogonal vectors, not pairwise orthogonal vectors. If these two are not pairwise orthogonal vectors, you create one more vector which is orthogonal to each and every vector. Now, which are orthogonal, from those vectors we can create one new vector which is orthogonal to the remaining vectors. Now, from the first equation, first two vectors are orthogonal vectors. From the first two equations, x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 0. Here 1, 1, 1 is the eigenvector, x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 0. From the second eigenvector, minus x2 plus 0 x2 plus x3 equal to 0. Then write the middle term 1 by using cross multiplication method, x1 by 1, x2 by minus 1, x3 by 1 equal to k. x1 equal to k, x2 equal to minus 2k, x3 equal to plus k. x3 equal to k is common here. 1 minus 2, 1 is another new eigenvector. First two x1, x2 are eigenvector, those are pairwise orthogonal, x3 also orthogonal vectors. Now I am writing at a time all pairwise orthogonal vectors, x1 equal to 1, 1, 1, x2 equal to minus 1, 0, 1 and x3 equal to 1, minus 2, 1. Now normalized modal matrix, x1 by norm x1, x2 by norm x2, x3 by norm x3. Norm x1 equal to root 3, norm x2 equal to root 2, norm x3 equal to root 6. Now p cap normalized modal matrix, 1 by root 3, minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 6, 1 by root 3, 0, minus 2 by root 6, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 6. Now you construct p cap transpose A into p cap. I am writing here p cap transpose, interchange the rows and columns of the p cap, A matrix into p matrix, p cap matrix. On multiplication by using scientific calculator, we get diagonal matrix 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 3, which is diagonal, and this diagonal matrix is also called spectral matrix, and whose diagonal elements are the eigenvalues of A. Now orthogonal transformation, Y transpose D into Y, already we did this process in the last problem. I am writing here 0 into y1 square plus 3 into y2 square plus 3 into y3 square. This is nothing but lambda 1 y1 square plus lambda 2 y2 square plus lambda 3 y3 square. This is the standard formula for the canonical form. Now x equal to py is the orthogonal transformation. Now nature of the quadratic form. I discussed nature of the quadratic form means there are 5 points are there: index, signature, index of the quadratic form, signature of the quadratic form, and definite of the quadratic form. Means positive definite, negative definite, positive semi-definite, negative semi-definite and indefinite. Index means in that canonical form number of positive terms are 2. Therefore number of positive terms is called index of the quadratic form, that is denoted by S. Therefore S equal to 2. Signature, the difference between positive and negative terms of the canonical form. Signature equal to 2s minus r. This is the notation of the signature. Number of positive terms are 2, number of negative terms are 0. 2 minus 0 equal to 2. Therefore signature 2s minus r equal to 2, and it is positive semi-definite. See, observe this one. Eigenvalues of A are 0, 3, 3. If all eigenvalues are positive, that is called positive definite. If all eigenvalues of A are negative, negative definite. All eigenvalues are positive and at least one eigenvalue is 0, that is called positive semi-definite. If all eigenvalues are negative and at least one eigenvalue is 0, then that quadratic form is negative semi-definite. Some eigenvalues are positive, some eigenvalues are negative, indefinite. Now observe this one. All eigenvalues are positive and it is containing at least one eigenvalue is 0, right? Therefore, then this quadratic form is positive semi-definite. I am writing here index, signature, positive, semi-definite.